I've now filled this system up in here. I put a mark in there to do maximum minimum. You don't want to put it onto the maximum mark. You want to fill your mixture up to halfway. So when that water expands, it's going to blow over if you put it to the maximum. So I filled that radiator up. I bled it. I filled it and bled it. I filled it from the main water tank anyway. I found that to be easier. Turn the pump on to make sure it's pumping now. Just want to listen to that. I can hear that pumping nicely. You need to make sure that I can't quite see it. You've got to make sure that water is between halfway. Look, can you see that? And that pump's immersed in water. If that impeller, which is inside there, is not immersed in water, it will just blow over and boil over. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go around and turn all the central heating system on. So turn that one on in case any air locks in the system. Turn this one on. Bathroom one's already on. Turn this one a bit buried behind here. Can't quite turn that one on, that's a bit buried. Have to leave that for now, I think. Oh, there we are. There it is. Turn that one on and turn this bedroom one on, which is there. So that's 5. I think I'm going to go around and just quickly undo those. You can see that. I'm going to undo those bleed nipples there with a screwdriver and just go around. Looking at it pumping through there nicely now. I'm hoping that this radiator will get hot. Can't see any leaks at the moment. I did spill a fair bit of fluid when I was filling that up. I found it easier to fill up from the main tank, to be honest. Trying to fill it up from here was stupid. I've spilt it everywhere, even though I've got a funnel inside. The aperture inside there must be so small, it's just really slow fill, so you're better off using filling the main water tank. If I find a screwdriver, I will try and fill up. Just try and bleed these. Now the pump's working. I'm going to try and bleed these just a little bit. I'm getting there. Yeah, it's dripping water out, look, that's alright. No air in that one. Make sure it's just dripping out. As you can see the drip at the bottom there. Undo that one. Yeah, that's dripping out straight away, that's lovely. So that's got fluid right to the top, and it's clear fluid, which is nice. This one here, we'll get to that. Even though it's buried by wood, I should be able to get to that one to see if that's, yeah, fluid straight out, which is beautiful. And this last one here, yeah, that's fluid straight out as well. Only a couple of drips, won't hurt anything. It's only a bit of glycol, sugary type fluid. Wouldn't drink it though, but it's very sweet, so keep it out of the reach of children. And this one, this should be, yeah, that's fluid straight out, so that's full of fluid. That's getting hot already. It's now getting hot. So this pipe's obviously working. I can hear that's getting hot already. So that's going through there, lovely. So I've changed the radiator, and luckily I did, because that old one was full of black goo. It was too tall, wasn't doing much. I can go away from there a little bit. That's much neater. I can hear the central heating burning. These Aldi Comfort central heating systems, they are fussy, and you've got to keep your eye on the levels. Now let's just check that level now. I've just drained them off. You can see that. You can see that there. That is halfway. And then Pellet's immersed in coolant water. So that sounds lovely. Yeah, good. I'll just go around and check the radiator to see if they're getting warm. Oh, it's getting warm already. It's beautiful. That's not warm yet. That's cold. That's still cold. The top one's warm. That one's cold. That's clear. I'm going to put shelves on top of these radiators, I think, all the way down. There's the shelf coming out, so you can put like things on top. That's getting warm, which is wonderful. But the top priority is that one in the bathroom, which is getting warm. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot already. I can still adjust it. Yeah, look. I want to get some kind of, I don't like it like that. I want to get some kind of bracket on there or something. Would be nice. Let's clean that off. Clean that down. Yeah. Just hope that that's not being impeded by anything. It's a little bit kinked there. I'm not quite happy with that. I think it's doing its job. It's getting warm anyway, so something's happening. God, it's been a lot of work doing that. But it's in. Just got to fill those old radiator holes. That's a much better looking bathroom already, because the old radiator, it stuck out here to about here at this angle. So that also all that space was taken up there. Also, I found out that this window has got a drain hole which was completely and utterly blocked. So I've cleaned all the window frame off, unblocked that hole, which when I was routing this window frame to get this in, I got sawdust in there and it blocked that hole completely. So that hole is now clear. It's dry as a bone in there. I'll find out when it's absolutely throwing it down. And I've got to get this off again and paint this wall so I can fit that porthole permanently. And then, yeah, that's nice and warm now. That's warm all the way through, so I need to check all the way down. Still a bit cold there. We've got to give it time. Still a bit cold there. I'm going to give it half an hour of central heating. Wow, what a journey that's been. I'm not a plumber. I've just got a bit of common sense, a bit of research. You can do anything you want, and if you're not sure and you really aren't very good with your hands or DIY, I'd get somebody else to do it for you. But I love doing stuff like this. It gives me such a thrill to solve problems like this. But this one here, that is better. That's supported look. I might just put a clip or something to hold that onto there like that. But this will still come off. All this will come off. Unscrew these, lift this out, and let's pull this board down. That'll all come off so I can check underneath. Got a bit of a wipe there, like so. I've touched that wood up there. This wood's not in permanently. It's just to cover those pipes. You're not stepping on pipes and wiring. Bit of safety feature. Oh, that's a relief. But I'll tell you in half an hour whether it's worked or not, because that is getting hot now. Not as hot as I want it to yet. It's getting hot. Yeah, it's getting hot all over. A bit cold down here still, but I've got to give it time. Yeah, it's hot. But this central heating system's not very good anyway. You've got to give them time to warm up. I'll give it 30 minutes and then I'll recheck it. Right, time 10 past 12 in the day. Right, fantastic. Just one recheck of that level, and then to make sure it's not yeah, level's perfect, not halfway between. As the water becomes hotter and hotter, that water will expand. Don't put it to the max. That's spinning lovely, beautiful. Thank you for watching. Cheers.